That's
here
why
and
women
honoring
have.
and-
That's why women have to step up because men won't.
Well, we're on the nuclear family.
Men are
Take
fucking
two.
pussies. Fucking pussies.
Hey,
Not
we
all
are
of
what
them,
we eat.
but a big majority.
You saying you got a bunch of people out there running around with duct tape?
Speaking of duct tape, some results may vary. Episode 6.
I think we're 7.
Joda, is it? Oh, maybe 7.
Yeah.
Oh, 7. That's this many. We got Joda. We got Kat. Tonight's guest is Cassandra, Melissa, Kevin. No, I didn't stutter. And Dave McMurky.
McFlurries.
Yeah, McFlurry, my bad.
It's one of those mix, I tell you.
And tonight we are discussing painted rocks.
Yes.
Painted rocks. That's not what we were talking about.
Jenny can rock.
We had
I have several of those in my house.
It's definitely,
Ooh, that
Goes all
one's
the way to
pretty.
It is
Michigan.
pretty.
it's
Yeah.
definitely on the
Very
top
good.
5 arts and crafts things that bring the most
Damn.
peace and
She has the
tranquility.
Facebook site.
That's the prettiest rock I ever did
Minimum
see.
3 of them.
Your
I just found it on the ledge over here.
Yeah, she hides them, and people find them, and you can go.
Do you know who it is?
Yeah, it's
Well,
Jenny.
do you know where I'm
She
getting
comes
at?
in here, Jennifer.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, Jenny. Oh, Jennifer. I get it.
Yeah.
So, what exactly are we talking about?
Free for sure.
Yes.
All right. First off, we can't have 5 different conversations going.
Exactly.
Dave.
How about random meetups?
We were talking about rocks.
Have you ever had a random meetup?
Okay.
Yeah,
Crack.
stay on top and-
Speak about crack on your own time.
Listen, I'll talk about crack no matter who.
I got a cheeseburger, man.
That shit keeps
I got
me
these
going.
double cheeseburgers. Hey, no.
Got these cheeseburgers, man.
Hey, the boys in the hood is always hard.
Why are you butthurt for? He's butthurt about cocaine.
He likes to get his own.
Okay, so apparently we're talking about
He's
painted
a cook,
rocks,
all right?
which I don't know fuck all about.
It's a local artist.
What's her name? Jennifer.
Jennifer Dope.
Jenny can rock.
Doper?
Daughtry.
Jennifer Daughtry, you are
singer.
amazing at painting rocks.
She does it.
I
I
heard,
like
could
the
never
band.
do
It's
it.
a guy, though.
I heard it's in the top
I can eat
5.
glue.
He does have a band,
Give you the
though.
most tranquility.
Has
It's very
anybody heard
therapeutic.
of
Oh, yeah,
Jody's
she
new
hides
single
them,
coming
and
out?
You can
What's it
find them
called?
and go to her
It's
Facebook page.
it's his new band called The Light
Like
Comet, starring Jody Spike
That's
Sodi.
dark.
I didn't say
Kind of like
that.
tossing a message in the bottle in the ocean. Hiding these rocks or
Are you
something.
Sting?
Well, sometimes you can let a balloon loose at the letter, but I ain't never heard of somebody signing a rock and hiding it somewhere.
Yeah.
I've heard of
I mean, if
I've heard
I
of people
did-
hiding while they smoke.
If I did, there would be a big middle finger on that bitch. So everybody can say that I meant fuck you. At all times.
That's what she meant.
Wear on your finger and they're non-smokable. But what they will do is lead you back to the artist, right?
It's not doable.
She did paint a rock that has Zach's butt crack on it, and it's on the
Yeah, that was funny.
Let's
Hey.
go get it.
I'll go get it.
Go get it.
That's a live.
Banksy's just
Joda.
losing his passion in this
I
old
feel like
age.
this is not
It's a live
doable.
butt crack.
What ain't
creation.
doable?
This.
Oh, we probably,
That's
No.
what they're
there's
fetching.
way too many voices
Yeah, it's
going.
many.
It's very chaotic.
Yeah, there's too many talking.
Yeah, it won't turn out
So that way
good.
you can blend into the world of Star Wars.
So how
Oh, I
do
thought
we
you
fix
were
it?
going back.
Send them
One time.
outside.
All right, this is the professionally
I agree,
painted butt
however-
crack rock.
Oh wow, that was really good.
Wait, I gotta see that.
It's so real.
I've seen this before.
She knows that.
Yeah, I know this ass. I know this ass crack.
It's like
I know
it's
it.
so real when you do your yearly exam.
I feel like maybe
running
I've
down
had
the road.
close calls with this ass crack.
That's Zach's.
That's close
Zach
call.
White's.
Oh yeah,
I was gonna
definitely.
say it was going every.
Definitely. If you put a little brown
Booty calls.
stain
You know,
in the middle of it,
and it's crazy because they start off with the finger and they follow up with the camera. It seems to me like in this process, things are getting longer and more evasive as they run up inside you from the wrong direction.
The wrong direction.
okay,
That's it.
can we do
And guess
like
what?
one
If you took
at a
that same
time?
procedure and wore the same clothes and moved it from a
Can
doctor's
we do it
office to
one
a
at a
motel
time?
room,
It'd be wrong.
Wait a minute.
It'd be wrong.
One person
Can we
gets
all
the
go
mic.
like one at a time? Because
We could
This
have
is
a
not
talking
catching it all.
stick,
We love it.
like whoever has the,
Whoever has the butt can talk.
look, you got the crack stack. You got the crack stack. That's all you, baby.
What do we?
Whoever has the butt has it.
All right. All right. Here, I'm gonna say something and I'm gonna pass this,
There you go.
and you have to talk about it.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Other than that, you gotta shut the fuck up.
this guy.
Shut the fuck
Over a
up, Kevin.
beer,
You
man.
gotta shut the fuck up.
What'd you say,
if you
Kevin?
don't have the butt crack.
Can I do it over a beer?
Over a beer?
With a butt crack.
You can do it in a beer, for all I care. All right, I'm gonna go with astrology. I'm gonna hand it to
Ooh,
Melissa.
astrology, like signs and shit.
Science.
Okay, well,
Signs.
listen, signs. Like astrology. signs.
Signs.
Okay, so
Australia,
I'm a
there's
Leo.
signs
You
and
can't talk
stuff.
either.
Yeah, you can't. You have to shut the fuck up because now I got the ass crack.
That's hard for me.
I have the asshole. Shut up! I got the
She
asshole.
holds the power of
It's
the crack.
mine. I hold the power of the crack.
She's the crackhead at the moment.
So sell us some
Okay,
crack.
so I'm a Leo,
Stars.
which definitely.
Is the best sign ever. You're gonna say that, ain't you?
I mean, I was about to, but shut the fuck up. Anyway, Leos, however, I will agree with astrology on Google that they are the most dominant
Smart.
because we definitely have a dominance about us. And you can tell by the way I carry myself because I'm 6 foot tall and 200 pounds of not give a motherfuck about nobody.
Just you, buddy.
Other than the people that care about me. And I have also a lion's
Can I just
mane.
tell you
gotta
right-
shut up though.
Can I just tell you right now
No, you
that
gotta
I
shut up
do-
because I have the ass crack.
I just want you to know I care about you, though.
Stop.
You're the one that-
Yeah, I have the ass crack.
I just want you to know I care about you.
I want that when you're done.
Hey, she hands it to whoever she wants to.
No, you hug.
Okay.
All
You
right.
can't make rules and then
Dad,
go
you
against
would.
them and expect everyone else to listen.
Please
We have 2 children in the room.
Please finish.
2
Okay.
short people.
Now, Leos
Include
are
you.
definitely a dominant sign, which I am,
Lions and such.
and I definitely have the lion's mane, hence the hair. I'm also very fucking intuitive, and I can tell when someone's a piece of shit from a mile away.
Intuitive.
So I can
Smelly
tell
coming.
them to go fuck themselves with a dick that they don't have,
It was very brutal.
and everything makes sense. Everything fucking makes sense to me.
No prophylactic.
But I also take the lead in a lot of things. I don't take second place. I don't follow people. I make my own fucking path. As far as astrology goes, I don't think that like the compatibility thing is on. I think that's way the fuck off because you can't tell me I'm not compatible with a motherfucker that will calm me down when I'm ready to tear somebody's face off,
Wax
wipe
on,
my ass with
wax
it,
off.
and dispose of them in the human race in general. So I can't believe I'm talking to the ass crack of a fucking whatever this is.
That's a
but
stone hard
That's
crack.
If I knew you was a Leo, I wouldn't have gave you the rock.
it's stained, but I can still talk into it. Anyways, y'all have a blessed night.
There we go. We're passing the buck.
oh, I got the
But you
ass.
gotta pick a.
You gotta give her
All
subject.
right, here we go. Here we go.
Ooh,
Gavel.
politics.
No!
Democrats.
Everything you just
I couldn't even tell you the difference.
Right, me too.
Exactly anymore, no.
No.
So, as a business owner, that is a very,
Touchy subject.
it is a touchy subject
You
because
let 'em know how you feel.
if you say the wrong thing,
Oh, yeah.
then people won't come to your
I am
establishment.
so sorry.
But we're already
No,
canceled.
that's all right. We're going to talk about it.
We're canceled all the time.
Yeah.
You can't cancel us
She
anymore.
gave me the topic
No.
of politics.
She's on every side.
Dun, dun, dun.
But I am going to say this. No, it's all right. I got this. I got this. So,
Give her time.
I am very independent. If I don't like you, I don't like you. I don't care what the fuck
is what it
side
is.
you're on.
Morals and values. Morals and values.
A lot of people already know.
Thoughts and prayers.
They
Thought you
already
had your
know
season.
me from going to school with me and being on my social media, which I'm old, so the only social
said
media that I really have
She's old.
is Facebook. I do have a
That's what she's on.
Snap and a fucking, what's the other one?
Snap, ain't that when you get some free food?
I do have that.
Yeah, she done snapped.
Super negligent
have it.
Activision.
They call it weak now.
Oh, yeah.
It's EBT.
So you're back.
Government cheese,
You're back about
man.
being banned.
BT.
What about being banned?
Dude, government cheese is the best cheese ever,
It's
dude.
the fucking best shit, man.
If we had the government
22
cheese, our cheese
grilled
curds
cheese
would
sandwiches.
pop off.
Absolutely, they would.
You think so?
There's some delicious.
So, AKA, Katrina is down for whatever as long as it don't go against her moral code.
This is a safe space.
This is true. My bar is a safe space. It is. I am not gonna play into all that other kind of bullshit.
Big facts.
We're just here. We're human. We're on this big old blue ball spinning around the
Yes.
fucking sun.
With great drinks and great
And I'm
food.
with her, so,
Great food.
Great laughs.
Yeah, we just want to have a good time.
We're
so
trying to. We
let's
like
do
to
that.
see people.
We all have.
So my politics, that's what it is.
I have not had any bad time.
I'm sure a lot of people already knew that I was a big old Bernie Sanders fan, and I can't help it.
damn it.
I did a
just
lot
ruined
of.
it.
Well, I'll tell you why.
I'm a big Sid Barrett fan.
I'm a big Sid Vicious
I love
fan.
Sid Barrett too. But with Bernie, what it was I.
Is Sid Barrett from Pink
Bernie
Floyd?
just died.
Hang on.
I was like reading stuff on Bernie Sanders, and I was like, he's a fucking really smart man.
Oh no, Bernie.
And I thought he was so passionate.
Well, you know, the whole communal thing, works on paper.
I love you.
But,
Ross Perot's the way to go.
so, I could see.
Can I finish? Let me finish.
She probably didn't get any calories out of that.
Remember when they
Hey,
see
guys, she's still talking.
No, I do. I have the butt crack.
She does have the butt.
Can I finish?
Hey,
Let me
she's
finish.
still talking. Let her finish. What the fuck do you mean?
Tell us about Big Daddy Bernie.
This is my show, motherfuckers.
You never started. She was talking, motherfucker. You gotta
My show.
You gotta shut the fuck up.
I don't have a walk-in ticket.
So, I just remember this one
It was my mom.
thing that I saw, and he.
Shut up, Kevin.
And I saw, and he was talking to the Pope. And a little bird had flew or whatever.
I'm an
and
asshole. I can't help it.
I don't know, it like touched my soul, right? So that was about my extent on,
Political
the political
The spectrum
stuff.
thereof.
I ended up getting off my soapbox. I have a feeling that, I think you and I have talked about this before, that it doesn't
Probably.
really matter, that it's just like Wizard of Oz and there's just some guy
Yeah.
behind the curtain
Yeah.
that's calling all the shots.
Yep.
And to me, those people wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire.
Exactly.
So I don't
None
really,
of them.
I don't really get
I got a
into
feeling
all of
about
that
that.
shit.
Me neither. And I,
And hey, Republican and almost Democrat because she loves Bernie Sanders.
Almost?
We still get along. We still get along
sure.
just fine because just because somebody's a Democrat or a Republican doesn't mean you have to agree with every fucking
even
thing
though
that
she's
they
a
say.
Leo and she's better than everybody else.
You gotta shut the fuck up for a
I won't
second.
shut up for a second.
Just because you are a Democrat or a Republican doesn't mean you have to
I will not
agree
shut
with
up for a
everything a
second.
Democrat or a Republican says. You can
Oh, yeah.
still be friends with somebody that makes fucking sense, no
Oh, yeah.
matter what.
We got to be
No matter
common
what it is, politics
common
or anything
sensualists.
else, whether you guys agree or not, we should be able to have our own
New word.
and still get along.
New word for our costume.
I know, I still
We're
have the
common
butt crack.
sensualists.
We're common
He still
sense.
has the ass crack and y'all are still talking.
That's okay.
God damn it.
That's okay, because I'm about to hand it off.
And
Don't hand it to him because he talks too goddamn much.
then what about Bernie?
I'm
He's not
actually,
talking no matter what because it's his show.
I'm
And I'm a Leo. Okay.
So how
I'm
about
the one who wants these things and you can't shut up.
Bernie
Okay.
and business ownership?
Don't get a chance. Are we gonna put a
I'm gonna
timer on
choke.
the outside?
I'm gonna choke. I'm gonna choke.
we should rub the ass crack like
We
you should kiss it.
Just like
It'd be funny if something came out of it, like a genie.
Like the baby Buddha.
Oh, that'd be beautiful. I'd be like,
Listen, just don't sniff it.
So,
I don't want nobody's ass crack.
Use the proper application.
So I'm about to hand
If
it
I
off.
can kiss it, I'm gonna have to sniff it first.
Because that's about as much politics as I want to go into. But I'm going to hand it to Cassandra, and I am going to give you a really.
Yes,
this
ma'am.
topic is going to be helpful.
yes, ma'am.
I want to do raver scene with you.
That's some raver scene.
That's right up your alley, baby.
Like, what are we
Right
talking
up your
about?
alley.
What's your favorite rave band?
My favorite rave band,
Yeah,
my
better
favorite
than
DJ. So,
Of course I'm your favorite.
we'll just go with genre.
Genre.
So, my favorite genre of electronic is experimental bass.
It goes like.
No, it goes like dubs, so like deep web, so it's like whoa, whoa.
Have you
Like
s-
vibration?
Have you seen where they got like
I bet Nikolai and
DJ
Hessel would
karaoke now?
What do you-
Dude, it's.
Oh, you
it's
mean where you make
amazing.
them
Yes!
voices with your
They
mouth?
like play a song and stop and they're like.
It's funny.
Wait, beatbox?
No, so like if you listen to electronic music, it's not. Sometimes there's words in it, but it's noises. So
Right,
I listen
beatboxing.
to a lot. No, like
Frequencies.
kind of, but
It's like dubstep and it like.
Rhythm.
well, I listen to
It cuts out
was.
and people
I got one
fucking
for you.
do it.
Some of the music I listen to is just
Karaoke.
straight bass mixed together. So that's what I like. You can kind of feel it more than you can hear it.
You don't like trouble?
But me and my sister know, like, it's funny because we're like, it's funny because we're not singing the words of these songs. We're literally making the noises that it's making.
Ace of base.
No, seriously.
That's all sign.
Any music that makes you want to dance.
Yes! They want to do
Feel electric. I'm trying to feel electric. But,
It makes the heart pump
yeah.
and the foot stop. It makes you want to dance.
Yeah, I like to go
that's
to
good.
raves all day, every day.
Yes.
Festival raves, a rave in a cave, rave in the bar, rave at the house. I like the kitchen rave. Like, anywhere's a good time to rave.
I have said
Especially if you post it to my Facebook.
No, literally, Caleb's in there and
I heard fucking Baby Shark trap music.
he's building Legos to electronic music. He's eight.
Fucking hands all over the floor. I have kids at the house. I know. Video ballers.
Video screens of things that pop up and make you think.
We keep him away from the blue light.
I had kids from 3 to 7
And
years old.
my mentality is like, bitch, you better not.
I remember going to a rave in Chicago, and we were in an old abandoned school building. Now, mind y'all,
It's about
I'm
the
in
music.
Southern Illinois, so I'm going into a rave in Chicago, an old abandoned school building. And needless to say, as we took some extensive amount of things that were handed to us, we found ourselves exploring a many empty rooms. Somehow we survived the night, and the security guards gave the best deals of the evening. And
As they should.
we made it out with our minds
They
intact.
got a little singe from the Bunsen burner, but
But the rave is not about the drugs, it's about the music.
Yes, it's about
That's what it's
feeling
about.
comfortable around the people that you're around and them just
Yes.
not giving a shit what
it's
you're
about
doing.
all that shitty music that's really
You see
fucking
yourself.
shitty.
Well, I heard
You
if you think
literally
ecstasy, it didn't
yourself.
matter. Everything feels like the music.
Be yourself.
When you're at a rave, everything weird
what it
goes.
is.
Like as long as it's not like
Yeah.
too like creepy weird. Like if you're being just fucking weird, you can be creepy weird.
Just not too
I've
creepy.
been creepy weird.
Like
but-
this, like I got the light sticks and I'm dancing by myself.
No, that's not creepy weird.
You got like,
Okay,
That's where we are.
I was just trying to clarify because I like to
not
get,
creepy weird,
I like to get in
okay?
that zone.
yeah.
And I was just trying to
So
identify.
tell
it.
us,
Am I creepy weird?
tell us what creepy word is.
Ain't no
Creepy
problem with
weird.
that shit.
Don't put your hands on people at a rave.
And if you got a beard, you can put the light sticks in your beard and go like this too.
Shit, yeah.
I mean,
all you want.
consensually. No, consensually. People like hug, stuff like that, but like, no one wants like their waist grab or.
Don't hug my butt cheeks with your hands.
Yeah, why do you keep rubbing like accidentally on my ass?
Yeah,
You don't do it too many times.
that wasn't me, it was him.
Yeah.
Because if you do it too many times, your finger will get stiff and you will be caught.
Yeah.
in a conspiracy.
In a conspiracy smells.
It's called touch-a-luphagus.
This is consensual.
Do not. Listen here, touch-a-luphagus. You just eat your creepy paw off of me.
Stuff muffagabuligus.
Stuff muffalopagus. No, we need to bring back calling people stud muffins.
Well, sorry, days.
You can openly call me Stud Muffin on the internet.
Hey,
if you want.
I think of one person who thinks they're a stud muffin.
I know it's the Count off Sesame Street. He definitely thinks he's a stud muffin.
He's a
and
pimp,
he can count all the peanut butter sandwiches like no other. And
talking about like
and by the way, it's due to Sesame Street that I only learned to count to 12 because that's all we did every day.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
From then on, we had vocabulary words and cookies, but I never got past 12. Thanks a lot, Sesame Street.
At least Pee-wee let us scream when he said a certain word.
And he had very...
That
That is when he didn't have...
If I didn't think his table fell over, I'd get up here and do that fucking dance.
If he didn't have tennis elbow, I'm sure he'd still be in the business. Oh, he didn't.
Oh, he didn't.
I say we let him go.
I'm glad that's not a hand trike.
I'm gonna do it like the 90s at the end and act like I'm stomping the camera. You know what I mean? Like with your foot, like a music video.
Sometimes when I'm out at the show and I'm watching some words on the camera.
What is that movie they do that in?
Let me think.
Office Space.
Oh.
They kill the printer and stomp it and shit.
That's why Katrina always sends memes with that.
Yeah.
Because she wants to do that to the TV. It's like a music video.
Ta-da!
Me and Katrina are planning a music video, and when it comes out, ooh, we're gonna look so sexy. You just wait.
You better be ready.
Well, shit, I already got some music recorded if you guys want them to be a video.
You do not.
We got live action
From
as
the
well.
like comments.
No.
Live action freestyle music.
Not Jody Spike Sody.
It is Joda.
It's Jody.
We also have poems dedicated to those we break up with. Would anybody like to hear one today?
I do.
Yes.
You
That
should
you break
I'll
up
tell
with?
you
Well,
what.
this one here goes to the one I love.
Or loved.
He might still love her. We don't know.
Your lips are pink, like a rooster's dink. Your
I've
eyes.
never seen a rooster's dick.
Yep, it's very pink. Your eyes are catshit brown. Your boobs hang loose like balls on a moose. And you come from a chicken shit town. May the bloody piles torment you, and fungus adorn your feet, and crabs as big as horse turds crawl up your legs and eat. And when you're old and feeble, and in a syphilitic wreck, may your head fall through your butthole and break your doggone neck. And I figured that was eloquently put, on the kind of privilege you have, when somebody raw dogs you in this kind of...
Raw dogs and jails.
Acronyms and
You say that?
dinks and things like to hang on a moose, because, those, they're like really down there. And,
Do they hang? The
Horse
moose is
cock.
hanging a little farther.
that's right.
I've never seen a moose dick.
And when you come from a chicken
Have you
shit
went
town,
looking for
that's
one?
not help.
Now that I think about it, I don't know if I've ever seen a moose.
I'm sure it's similar to a moose.
Dick.
Dick.
Eat by fuck suck gobble.
Unlike chickens, which you have to sex with a microscope.
You gotta sex them?
Yeah, because their things are so little, it takes a microscope to determine a male or female chick. Unlike a moose.
So, to tell if they're a cock or not.
That's right.
That's right.
You gotta set the cocks aside from those that are cockeyed. That's all that is.
Cockeye.
That's when you don't duck in a fast pitch.
Here's when you don't duck it. Here's my poem. It goes like this. I'm telling a poem, and it's fucking nice, so shut up.
Twice.
She told me I remind her of the morning, which made me envision the fresh scent of dew on emerald green grass, the promise of a rising sun, and then she said, "You both come too early."
Was that it?
And then we were done.
That's just a story of all his past relationships.
Well, hey, if it was anything longer than 5 minutes, I get overtime.
It wasn't a relationship, but it was relations.
Well, I heard him at the death challenge. And then I heard...
Shipped after that?
The depth challenge was met because I heard a noise that went, that told me bottom. The 5-minute time limit, anything after that's overtime pay.
That's right.
We're union around here.
What's that red shit you drinking up there? Yeah, baby.
Cherry bomb. How's that song go?
You know, I got a cat.
Hello, Dad. Hello, Mom.
You know, I got a cat at the house, right? It's like a rescue cat.
No pussy?
No, he has no legs. Like half of his legs are gone. We call him Stumpy, right? And then not too long ago, about a week ago, Grandma takes him to the vet to finally have him spaded, which I thought was a raw deal because they were removing parts and not adding parts. You think that maybe they might, after taking the poor fella's nuts off, you know, all leg, and whatnot, made it this many years. You know, and what else is he going to sit on with his no little leg stuff? I thought maybe this modification would have led to his butt freezing to the floor like the dog off Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt!
But Stumpy's a survivor, I tell you. And that no-legged feller gets around like no other in that house. And true story. Stumpy's like, I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep on fighting. Feed me.
But does he keep on talking without any...
See, that's the question, you know. He's kind of changed. Now he just lays around these days, kind of like the Tigers Cat Williams was talking about.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't even know if I'm a tiger anymore. Maybe I'm just an aggressive koala bear. You know, and then one day, somebody fell in the cage.
Kevin's got the butt
Next
crack.
thing you know, Mike Tyson will be fucking owning you.
I mean, his shorts said baby fat.
Listen, Kevin's got the butt crack.
All right, Kevin, butt crack it.
All right.
What's the subject?
May I?
Kevin, the subject is
Girls whose bangs are
modern.
too short.
I passed the butt crack.
sorry.
Modern bar rules that you disagree with.
Modern bar rules.
Yes, like not just our bar, but like rules that you've come across that you just really
No smoking.
you don't get it.
What about the hatchet throwing places?
Alright,
Come on.
there's the first. I bet as I'm trying to find my cigarette.
All right, what's your number two? Survey says?
And then, no, I don't necessarily disagree with it. It is a rule that should stand sometimes.
Don't do cocaine in the
I never
bathroom?
thought I'd see hatchet
I
bars.
wouldn't tell you
Give
about
him a chance.
Oh, really? I'll do cocaine.
It's all good, ain't it, Kim?
Or if you lay
You're
your,
not on camera, that's all cool, dude.
if you lay your head down because you're tired.
Your nose is still well.
Not letting to do that. No napping at the
I
bar.
have been cut off because I just got all fucking dirty.
Speaking of cut off, did you hear about his cat?
Yeah, he lost his poor fellas and he didn't have legs.
And his wing wings.
Yeah.
What was he going to sit on?
He's been wanting
I
to
hope his
talk all
butt don't
night.
freeze to the concrete.
Let
wall.
Kevin keep the ass crack. He does.
So, Kev, what's your
Keep
opinion
going.
on the hatchet throwing bars?
No, give him a chance.
Is there
He's
more
still
than
going.
one?
There's
You
two.
know, who would ever thought today that we would combine the sharp objects and beer
I
in
have
one place?
fallen asleep on some
Holy
bars, but there was one time that I was literally just tired, didn't even have a drink, but I got cut off. You know damn well I'm just going to the next bar.
Like, hey, you know I'm coming down and I could use another beer, but I'm taking a nap right now. Don't judge me.
Do you have any more rules?
Last time I got cut off was at a circumcision.
The rest of the rules? The rest of the rules you agree with?
Last time I got cut off was a vice.
What are your favorite bar rules?
It was a special during Super Bowl.
Dr. Hatchet.
What are your favorite bar rules?
Round.
Yes, that's a good one.
I think we should do the wave to that.
That table's round.
Let's do round.
All right, do the wave. Start with you. We're gonna go around. Be ready, Kevin. Be ready. Go. Wave. Kevin, wave. Hang on.
He wants to talk.
For the bar.
No.
Kevin? What am I talking about?
Are you still clutching the butt crack?
We're doing a round.
We're doing a round. This butt crack's a little round.
Oh no.
What are we doing a round of? He's talking to the bartender like, look at him.
Sphincter's off.
Secret.
It's probably baby oil.
Just come up the camera, they won't be able to hear us.
No, Kevin, don't touch me there. Kevin, get your hands off of that. No.
You're not a doctor.
You can't put
And I ain't
money in the
50.
register, but we can all do it around. We will be.
Bring your own beer?
No, I think
That's definitely another bar
You sure
rule.
that wasn't like bring your own cocoa butter?
No, this is.
Bring your own.
BYOCB?
If asshole was here, it'd be bring your own peanut butter.
I walked in this place properly lubed.
I've seen him deep throat a bottle of beer once.
Oh, yeah, he does that.
First open mic.
I hope that was a trip and call incident.
Oh, he does it all the time. I don't know why.
I don't either, but he was the last guy I expected to be fucking deep throating shit.
Weird facts, weird fun facts about those you know.
Selling beer and the bar is not open.
On Sundays.
And that's how you.
Hey, what subject did you give me?
They will go there and put.
Hey, you that pass the crack shall
He doesn't know how to
declare.
play the game.
They'll sit there and have a beer.
Straighten
Saying
that.
that at
Straighten them
Boneyard
motherfucker
on
back up.
Sundays, they're not open as a bar.
What's his
They do a
subject
bring your own
Who's not
beer,
son?
and they
of
just hang out there.
conversation?
Oh.
He is now home correct.
At Boneyard, they're not open on Sundays, so
You're
they can't
gonna
sell
stick with the
alcohol, but they go and they hang
You
out
pick
there on
anything you want.
Sundays.
Where?
At Boneyard, it's a shitty ass bar.
Shout out to Boneyard.
It's just, every time I've been in there and it's been daytime, they're just like
That was him choking.
watching the hunting show.
Yep.
I went there with Tommy Sims one time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Another time I went there after hours. But other than that, nothing bad about the Boneyard, it's just not my scene.
So Ken said bottle roll still, but I think he needs to toss you a new subject.
Yeah, well, toss me
Give him
a
a
subject there, Kev.
Here's subject.
Get your shovel.
Honeymooners? Well,
There's a honeymooner.
I am against punching your wives to the moon.
Punching your wife's.
Yeah, that's the honeymooners thing, to the moon.
Right to the sun.
I'm against punching your wife.
And I'm about mooning folks, like Porky's Revenge, car to car while you're burning down the
And
interstate.
look, there's a moon going on right here.
Porky's though.
You think you can do ASMR with this?
Porky's. That's a good one.
Think, what?
Porky's.
ASMR.
AIDS awareness.
Yeah, everybody.
Uh-oh.
Jody Spikes on these bicycles.
Hollywood Nights.
Oh my
Hollywood
God.
Nights.
Yes.
He's trying to give me a secret.
What was that dude's name?
Are you talking about
I'm thinking,
here?
have you ever heard of Pawn Shop Chronicles?
I've heard, but I don't know what it is.
You know,
I'm
I
telling
remember
you,
that we
Pawn
recorded
Shop
videos in the
Chronicles.
video store.
It's like a cult
Do
classic
you?
nobody knows about. It's got all your top actors, Matt Damon. You know, it's got Frodo Baggins, right?
Okay.
It's also got the guy from the Fast and Furious, the blonde-headed guy, right?
Paul.
Yes,
Walker.
yeah, bam. We also got Brandon Fraser, right, who's an Elvis impersonator on this movie. And I'm telling you, if you've never seen it, it's like
What
a
movie
cult.
is it?
It's called Pawn Shop Chronicles. It's got Ice-T. It's also got the guy from
I know I'm buying.
the detective shows on TV, you know, the guy with the gray hair, kind of chunky, and he's figuring everything out, you know, on the Law and Order shows or whatever. He's on there. And I'm telling you, if you've never seen this movie, it's like a Pulp Fiction, where it goes from frame to frame,
Law and Order,
right? And, you know, not to ruin it for you, but at one point,
Don't do it!
as Matt Damon walks
Why are you
in,
gonna say it?
as Matt Damon,
Watch it.
he walks into a pawn shop 5 states away, right? But he's looking in the case and he sees a wedding ring. And he says, let me see that. And it turned out to be the wedding ring of his missing wife from 7 years before, while he just left on his new marriage on a honeymoon.
Oh shit.
Needless to say, it raised a few questions and put him on a mission. And I want to tell you, I've never seen a dirtier Lord of the Rings Frodo Baggins than I've ever seen on this movie. Because when he finally found old Bilbo,
Dildo Baggins.
yes, it was exactly like that, by the way. He was bagging and he was a big dildo. He gets to his house and finds him out there in the country, right, and walks inside. And he looks on the refrigerator, see a pyramid of Polaroids of women that are naked. And he sees his wife at the top picture. Why, Bilbo is over there handling his business on the couch, if you know what I mean. So as he catches him off guard, he comes around and asks him about his wife. He gave the wrong answer, took a shotgun to the head. Who? And he wakes up on the kitchen table with his arms strapped around to the back of his legs like this, upside down and on the table.
Like a turkey.
You know, what a way to wake up, right?
Fucking A.
But I think it's a way to get to the
only happened to me
information about
twice.
where my missing wife is, you know, because that's what it's really about. So, as he wakes up there, he finds 4 fish hooks in his mouth laying from 4 corners of the room like this. And he takes a mirror and he shows him how he looks. And a ball-peen hammer, and he asks him one more time, "Where's my wife?" Needless to say, he gave the wrong answer.
Who's doing the asking?
Matt Damon.
Okay.
Which was awesome.
Which was
Needless to say,
Matt
he
Damon.
ball-peened that dude's teeth clean out and showed him with the mirror and got the key to where his wife was. And when he walks out there, and this is not ruining the movie, I promise you, because there's so much more. And if this isn't enough, watch the rest. He goes out to the barn and unlocks it to find 20 abducted women in a cage stacked like
I've
animals.
seen that movie.
Right? And finds his wife in the silo and he goes to let her loose. Needless to say, you should catch the rest. Because it was a pretty wild movie. And I can't believe of all the cult classic party, because it's a party movie too. They start off firing bolos and hitting each other in a field trying to plan on robbing the dope man with a bow and arrow. Not a good idea. And, you know, tends to take off from there.
Now, let me throw a movie out there that
It's a Josh Hartnett. And
I've hardly talked to anybody in the fucking world that has seen this movie.
Anybody?
And it's a great movie, and everybody's like, no. So I just start naming off the cast, and they're all like, what? True Romance.
Okay.
already.
You ever seen it?
Haven't watched it.
True Romance.
Have you ever experienced it?
Christian Slater, Brad Pitt,
Well, they're pretty hot. You might-
Samuel L. Jackson, Tony Soprano,
Okay.
Christopher Walken,
They were all romantic and gangster.
Val Kilmer. He plays.
Okay, old
he
Val's
plays-
coming out of the salton sea and whatnot.
That's a good
climbing back
movie,
in,
dude. That's a good
climbing
movie.
back in.
Like, almost.
Quentin Tarantino wrote the story to the movie. It's a great movie. You remember Perfect Strangers?
And
The comedy?
yes,
Balky? He's in the movie. Balky
The
Bartokomous.
doors.
also in the movie.
It's a fucking great movie. Check it out.
It's like, yes, Kill Bill and all kinds of stuff.
Spot on.
I'd probably
It's a
look
good
up.
movie.
What about other cult classics? Anybody? What about the
Val Kilmer and Jim
hang on.
Morrison.
The
They were.
Pump Up the Volume.
yeah, that was
That's a
one.
good fucking movie.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Oh, hell yeah.
We were in a lizard
Johnny
ring.
Depp is she's a good actress. Like, the movie didn't really sit with the book. They're different stories.
You know what's sad? I lived the
Kevin
movie,
Reed? Yeah.
and I'm still here.
News to me.
Needless to say, if you ever take peyote and you pull over to take a pee, do not let go of the car door. Because it may not be there when you look back.
It'll be a cat
You'll be-
country. No, back country. My bad.
You'll be in the spirit world, Chavez.
Chavez.
And did you see the size of that
That chicken.
What about Memento? You know that one?
Mentos.
Memento.
If you take them and Coca-Cola, you'll
You know
go.
what I used to do? Listen, whenever my cousin just got her license, I thought it was so cool getting picked up from the junior high from her. And I'd spend all the money my dad gave me on Mentos and Coca-Cola, and we would go to the
Diet
car
Coke.
wash, and I would fill them up, and I'd slam them off the ground until one time I slammed one and it broke one of the lights at the car wash.
It
and we
almost
quit
took
doing
out
it.
That was you.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I want one of those.
You never seen Memento?
I haven't.
I can't think of the dude's name. Guy Pierce or something.
Okay, I know that name.
He can't make any new memories, and somebody killed his wife, so he wakes up every day and he has no new memories, but he has like 3 pictures, and he tattoos shit on his body.
Tattooing.
Oh, it's a good movie. Like, it'll be like 5 minutes of the movie, then like the next 5 minutes is the first 5 minutes with like a minute added to it. It's really cool because
You know, I tell you what.
it's a really cool movie.
The Notebook. Right? The Notebook. Yeah, I just broke out a love story. That story with the book, when I read it after being in long-term patient care, right, dealing with people with Alzheimer's, I thought that the way that ended, how he every day would read the story of their life so she would remember him.
Yeah, that's
Was,
sad.
I mean, that's deep.
Listen,
That's the real deal.
you know how you
That's the real
were
deal.
saying that your parents would see it and it would be like, do you know where your kids are at right now?
Yeah.
I just saw a video on Facebook like a few weeks ago, and it was an old news, like it was on TV on the news, and it was like, do you actually know where your kids are? And it's them at a rave, and they're just like, they're interviewing the people, and they're like, talking about the news.
That's about
They're like,
what
we
it
just
was going on
dance
back
until
then, wasn't it?
daylight comes. It's
commercial
like, it
ideas.
is so fun.
How about some commercial ideas? What do you guys think about that?
Ooh, Kit Kats commercial.
Well, I thought maybe like a great Super Bowl commercial or Harley Davidson commercial would be like this, right? You see them come panning in. First they're on a Honda Shadow and they got a backpack and they're wearing their fanny pack.
Fanny pack.
And then the next scene is he's pulling out of the city, all of a sudden, bam, you're on a Harley and you're ripping through a canyon. Dude's got a helmet on, you see long hair coming out, and you see that Irish outfit, And as they make it to the end of the coast and they yank the helmet off, Mel Gibson turns around all blue-faced and looks at you and goes, "Freedom!" Harley Davidson, living the dream.
Except he's 6,000 years
Make
old.
sure to donate to the program because, that's copyrighted, by the way.
Yeah, Mel.
And then
Who's Mel?
Mel Gibson.
Female Gibson.
He was off Braveheart, Yeah.
I never seen Braveheart.
She's
Well, I heard William Wallace was
How old are you? 28?
Yeah,
Are you 28?
yeah.
Man,
I'm 26.
I let the gray out the bag again this time.
I'm 26, yeah.
Just like the Patriot, I watch it over and over.
Oh, I thought you meant Tom Brady.
I watch him over and over.
I came in. Remember that guy last week? How old are you? 35, 45? I was like, yeah, I'm 35.
Thanks, bastard.
And I heard it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I noticed how nice of a chain you got eventually under that beard.
Yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose of wearing such fine
That's what I was
jewelry.
thinking.
But every time I go to think about trimming it, I'll find myself strolling through Walmart and I'll never see another bearded dude anywhere. Until I'm thinking about trimming it a little bit, then I'll be strolling through Walmart, right? Just like da-da-da-da-da. So motion to the beat of my own band, and I'll look to the right, and some dude will go. And I realize I just outbearded him.
Just how
And with
beautiful.
scissors.
I'm pretty sure that's how gay dudes say want to have sex with you.
He didn't go like this. He didn't go, "Daddy."
Oh,
So,
okay. You're
That's
right.
only when the rubber boots, and actually go down in mangers you don't want to talk about ever. Nor confess on stage in front of your own band.
Yeah, you don't want to be one of the three wise
You don't want to
men.
be moved at that point and say,
When people
I
just
gotta
say this
admit,
right
I made love to a goat because people's
Like
never look
this?
at you and say, so needless to say,
Yes.
Yeah.
and the people.
What do you call that? It's called something. I call it a spinner.
Flavor saver.
Yeah. Is it a Fu Manchu?
No.
Soul patch.
Soul patch or
I call it a spinner because when you see someone chewing tobacco,
when
they
it spits, it does stick
Oh, it
there.
sticks right there. Like you're like,
I
dude.
thought you said spinners, no thing.
What about mullets and rat tails? Does anybody remember those?
I invented the fucking mullet, dude, like 1983.
It was like this. It
Never
was all
been
business
made.
up front.
Come on,
It was all
man.
party in the back.
I had like
I'm
the-
just saying.
I had the stripe shaved to my head, mohawk mullet.
I did it too.
I'm talking like 1984.
Yeah, and I had bigger teeth because I was like 12 and they were growing
I
in.
think you would say bigger
Here's the picture with
tits.
the rat tail and like
I know they're from
their teeth would look too big.
Where'd you go to school at?
Well, at multiple places.
Korea?
Well, one time when I was flying abroad and I was in South Korea, never mind. Anyhow, well, one of them was started off down here at Cesar Valera, and then a heron,
You're a red devil?
and well,
And a tiger?
Wait, so do you know him from school?
I'm definitely the tiger.
Yeah, I went to Cesar.
Yeah, I started off there my first couple years, and then I moved up to Effingham area, and then I finished out my
That's
schools
a
in,
funny name,
Effingham,
Effingham.
and yes.
Fuck that
Right,
Effingham.
yeah, right.
Effingham.
It's like AKA F quotation marks.
Effingham.
At least it better be warm, kind of like that apple pie, on the show.
It's like when you go and you Mount Vernon.
It's going to be like a stone. You bet your brain a very good volume of spit.
This would be Mount Zach.
Mount Zach.
His name ain't Vernon.
I heard if you step on a crack, you'll what?
Break your mama's back.
So don't
So don't do it.
you
Don't
break
do
your
it.
mama's Zach.
It's an exit only, do not do it, because Mama's back is
A Lanny knew. What's a lady knew?
Lonnie,
It's a Lonnie.
you with your spitter.
You know,
We know what you use your spitter for now.
I've heard a lot.
Extra lube.
As I've walked around, right, and I've been in
You
and out
like
of
it when I
stores
rub it across
lately,
your face.
I heard like 5 people today say, I've been going through hell. And I think, as we get, as we're touching on light subjects and having a little fun, it kind of stands out to a fella going through hell, by the way. Maybe it's a common thing, but I hear a lot of folks saying this these days. I don't know if anybody's noticed.
There's a lot of hell.
Yeah, and it's just like that. It's like, hey, how you doing today, Bob? I've been going through hell. You're standing in line,
That's what
you're holding the beer, you're a shot shooter, and you're like, I feel you, Bob. Then when somebody comes behind you, you didn't mind saying that I'm going through hell. You just was rolling on out, agreeing to
I feel you, Bob.
And the next person comes up and they say, how you doing today? I'm going through hell. I heard that so many times the last couple days. I'm starting to wonder if it's contagious.
Just say
Probably
it.
is.
Just say it loud enough that nobody else asks you again. I'm going through hell.
Or treat it like the clap and break out a rubber Hammond and expel it from your life.
Either that or we're just in hell.
He got the clap.
If you're going through hell, just keep on going.
I mean, yeah.
Trudge on through.
I mean, what else you gonna do?
Gotta get to the other side.
The other side of hell.
I heard you gotta get out and lock the hubs in, put a four-wheel drive, and then just start cruising right up out of that valley. That's what I'm saying. Perspective and everything.
Perspective, respective.
Are we going through hell or are we going to hell?
In a handbasket. That's a
already
hard
been
way to go. I've been to hell.
Not for me.
I've been to hell.
Wasn't my thing.
Exclamation point.
I feel like more like an angel type.
Yeah, for
A goddess.
And then broke your mother's back.
Yeah.
Did you say vibration?
Yes, a vibration. I like those too.
Is that a place in Arkansas?
I love vibration.
Why aren't they called vibrators?
There's probably vibrators.
I think it's something that gets installed between your tank and your important parts to allow you to perform at a higher function and go,
Vibrator.
You
Maximum
know,
clarification.
Maximum capacity.
maximum stature
Yes.
Stature.
with a little bit of a
Ramon.
The largest load.
Promote Cobden. I told Joni that she needs to, her album needs to be named straight out of Cobden because that's where she's from.
Yeah. Ooh, I want to give a shout out to local business, Ash and Ivy. I'll go ahead and retell my story from yesterday. So I got some edibles from Ash and Ivy.
Where's that
It's in Benton. It's a new dispensary.
Okay.
So I think
And I drove all the way to Marion?
I think the taxes are cheaper in Benton than they are in Marion a little bit. But I got some edibles and they were 25 milligrams each, and usually I won't do more than a 10 milligram.
How much you pay for it?
They were like $7, something stupid like that. I think maybe 12 at tops. But I ate.
calories.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Enough to literally, I was manually breathing on the couch for like 2 hours. I was like, why would I ever do this? And I was like,
Nobody needs to be that high.
no.
Capone's in Johnson City sells 1,000 milligrams for $6.
Those are not real.
Bullshit.
Okay.
Bullshit, 'cause I took them.
It's like that K2.
I bought it. No.
Yes, it is. It is
No.
synthetic. Yes, it is.
All I know is I have
Did you say Special K?
No,
I took a
Special K is
quarter of
different.
one, I lasted 20
Wait,
minutes.
did I say
put me in
ketamine?
fucking sleep.
I made a mistake one
He
time.
was just thinking it.
I made a mistake the
What
K
did I say?
thing.
What is it called?
I made a mistake.
K2.
K2.
And I went to a friend's house to acquire some mushrooms he freshly picked. And he messed up.
Ketamine?
He messed up drying them, and then he breaks out this thing called.
Chicken of the woods.
So, me being the adventurous youth that I was, I'm ignorant as all get out.
2 years ago.
I'm like, interested in my youth. I was like, just a little baby, I'll just try it. Well, by the time that got done trying it and burning, and I made it to the glass door in the basement, I could not figure out how to open it. And in this whole thing, the room disappears, and at some point I'm questioning, they got me. and they're gonna break out with the anal probe at any time.
Oh, shit.
I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. You know, and then eventually the room come back into focus.
I don't do DMT because I ain't probes.
Right, exactly. Every time there's a probing on the end of it. And with that being said, my friend, when I came back and realized, oh, we're still in the basement, I don't know what all those colors were. He walks over. I did one more. I don't know where I went there. But after that, I never tried it again.
After that one, it was done.
You know,
And you aged like 6,432 years.
yes, that is the day I grew my beard.
That was 3 days ago.
Yeah, you grew my beard that day.
There you go.
That was 3 days ago, man.
Yes.
He just turned 21.
That was 3 days ago.
Ketamine is worse than the devil's lettuce. Don't do
You know, and
ketamine.
then I remember my dad telling me a
Nobody wants
story.
to go down the cave.
Son, don't ever do
K-Ho?
PCP.
The K-Ho?
And I'm like, you know, but then it was elephant tranquilizers and stuff they were doing in the 70s, right? So I didn't realize this K was actually cat tranquilizer. And
Ketamine if you
Ketamine.
got
Oh, I got
say
a
you just got
story
your
now.
leg smashed and they put you in an ambulance, like they shoot you up with ketamine so you don't feel anything.
I
They
saved-
gave Dave ketamine when he broke his arm at the hospital.
I saved a pit bull's life with ketamine.
Fuck.
After my bad experience, I go over to find my dog that I let somebody breed, right, with a female, and I go over there to check on him, and I find my dog with his throat ripped clean out, covered in so much blood. You know, I'm horrified. Nobody's around. And I go get my dog out of there and I take it back to my house. Now the dog's neck is torn clean open and has bled so much I don't know if he's gonna make it. But I know this much.
What's your dog's name?
His name was Trooper.
Trooper.
So
Sounds like a fucking trooper.
you know, so yeah, so as I go back, I'm weighing this option, like, you know, I want to take him to the vet, but then all of a sudden they're going to say, you're fighting animals, you know, and pow, 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 and not help your dog and then arrest you. You know how it goes.
They're gonna shoot you?
You know, and yeah, probably, you know, that's how they roll. They're like,
Pow, pow, pow.
you know, like, hey, outlaw, you know, automatically.
Mike
So
Vick?
I was at a conundrum. So what I had to do is I had to come up with a solution real quick because I love the dog. So what I did is this. I called up the guy and got the ketamine. I injected the dog until he went out, and I took a CPAP machine and put it over his nose to feed him oxygen. Then after this, I shaved down the wound around the neck while it's this wide open, that wide. You see every tendon and vessel in his neck. Bad. Proceeded to sew him back together. When it was all said and done, I saved that dog's life. Was feeding him human antibiotics to get him better, and I bound his leg up like this so he couldn't stretch the wound back out again. And after 6 weeks with him on 3 legs and running around and me taking care of him, that dog lived, and you could never tell that he'd ever went through it. But I'm telling you, talk about improvising, coming up. I mean, it was like that. It was like, what do we got to do? Well, what do we got around? I got to save my dog.
I thought you were about to tell me that was bullshit.
No, it was straight, real, and true, and I saved that dog's life. And he went on to live a ripe old age.
He gave him dogamine.
He must
Yeah.
have a really,
I mean, you know,
a really good plug.
I was plotting, you know, CPR and tonguing a dog or a CPAP machine, so I
You
went
were
with the
tugging it.
CPAP.
If you tug a dog, it'll live a little bit longer, I bet.
And I heard it's healthy for you.
oh my god.
You'll hear whatever
Serious
you
weirdo.
got in your mouth.
Creepy raver right here.
I didn't say it, I just repeated it.
Creepy weird.
Tugging a dog will keep it.
True story, though, true
I
story.
did CPR on the dog.
Oh, tell us about that. You did CPR on a dog? Tell us about doing CPR on a dog.
Had to go down. We need to know. This is what we need to know.
Did you use tongue? You gotta think about it.
Well, I do know this. My uncle did CPR on a horse. Now that we're talking about CPRs on animals, he comes outside and he finds his horse with the lead rope and he chokes himself. And he finds the horse on the ground, right? So he runs out there and he's like this, mouth and nose, CPR on the horse. It didn't make it, but he tried. Yes.
Well, what kid was talking about? This one, that one. They're replacing one nut of the start.
Nuts and all. They wallered him out.
Everybody get quiet.
They wallered him out by.
Every little thing is not a boy.
It was a a fine establishment here in Benton, Illinois. Here in Benton, Illinois, about the tire, the conversation they just brought me in on.
Retired.
That, she bought 4 tires to be installed, right? Includes labor.
Outstalled.
And they installed 2. Charged her $600 and sent her out with 2 sides. $600. Yeah, okay, $700. Sent her out the door and said, by the way, we didn't get the other 2 tires on because we couldn't get your rim on.
Good came to my house.
So, this is irony to me because if you are a tire shop, okay, it says, like up here, it says Kats. This is a bar, so you can come in and expect to get a drink here. So at a tire shop, you think you could expect to get good tire service. But instead, somebody had impacted the lugs on so badly that they walked out the teeth and become beveled to where they cannot be removed.
So it's such a function.
Totally.
Clusterfuck.
It has to be cut off. We're talking ground off. We're talking Southern Illinois, like get down and dirty and grind it off and break it with a chisel because people just don't know how to run an impact drain. And what is it today with not putting the PRO in professional? Pro. That's probably it. They go to pro instead of professional.
That's where they're off.
So, needless to say, yeah, it's become an issue.
We support local businesses, but we will crash down corporations.
If you're not
This Walmart, while you're
What
at
are
it.
they called?
How about you?
What is B-dubs?
Sometimes it runs
Corporate.
How about you?
corporate, yeah!
right. 90
Corporation.
But you can get pork butt at Kit Kats.
And
90 foot-pounds is any lug nut.
yes. And every one of them foot-pounds were exceeded by another 90, and they walked them studs right out.
90 foot-pounds.
And then basically sent a lady, right? Basically sent a single mom out to drive a vehicle like that without giving a resolution like, we don't have time to get it done today. We'll take care of it tomorrow. We'll stand by that. We can do this job because we specialize in tires. I mean, it's a hell of a concept, people. Are you with me? Yeah. And needless to say, it'll be resolved tomorrow with some better mechanics in another town, by the way, close by, and we can't wait to see it the next football game. But what about Walmart too? I'm over at Walmart, right? Buy a new phone, come out and buy the extra warranty, and I have it in like 16 days. It ended up not needing to go where it needed to go, so I went to return it for my money because it says 30-day back money guarantee. You got to receive any Walmart anywhere, right? Perfectly good phone. I bought the extra coverage and all, and they proceeded to let me know that they changed the policy on their electronic devices to 14 days. But the interesting thing is this. The guy who sold it to me in the electronics department never said, by the way, sir, if you have any problem with these electronics, you have 14 days to return it. It says it right there on your receipt, just in case. That's another anti-pro and professional. Why is he at the electronics counter if he can't tell you that? And as I wandered around the store and I asked some simple questions about, just standing by your promise, returning the money on something that's perfectly good that I bought extra coverage on and have the receipt. It's right here, it's real pretty. It says this date on it, and it's perfectly fine. They proceed, to go through this whole list of their policy change. And I could tell the poor lady with each question I asked, which was a simple question like, well, why is it not posted? Hey man, do you see that sign back there? And she turned around and looked and goes, what sign? I said, exactly. Exactly. And maybe you'll become employee of the month if you would just suggest placing your policies up visual in an area that says all electronics have a 14-day return policy and anything else is 30 days. And any Walmart in America, signage. You'd think Walmart could afford a few signs at the back of it in Benton, Illinois, but it couldn't. So this poor lady had to dictate policy to a guy that just couldn't understand a simple return.
That's just what I heard.
So needless to say, I went on back to the electronic area. I was like, I'm done at the service counter. I'm going to let her make it. Poor lady, don't worry, I'll deal with it this way. Bye. And I look around in the electronics area. No signs. And if they would have just listened to Tesla, just signs everywhere, the signs.
I thought you meant Nicole Tesla.
Or Nikolai?
I did.
Yeah, right.
He's got electricity coming out his hands.
Nicole.
So in the end, I have to take this perfectly good phone and send it off to a warranty company somewhere in the mail instead of the place I got it at, which is Walmart. with the receipt and the
I
extra
saw
coverage
Tesla.
and no signage. I proceeded out the door realizing that it was gonna be a challenge, but you know, we
That's
rise.
probably the only person.
And I hope that Lady Biden decided to suggest a sign. Once you get a raise,
know who Tesla is.
she might even make Employee of the Month.
The band or the guy?
But it's irony, isn't it?
Talking to me about something I have no idea
So you
what
have
he's
to send it like to a third party?
Yeah, I even put it in, it led me to have to go buy a package, do this, and find a FedEx location around here that would mail it out.
Yeah. I've been through that
You
on
know
a
a
different
couple of the songs
electronics
I'm trying to
product,
think,
but yeah.
You know, it'd been nice to know when the feller sold it, been like, you know, you can't return it back here unless it's within 14 days, and otherwise you're gonna have to mail
And you know
things
they
off.
can too.
Yeah.
They all, every like executive person there has like the right numbers to
You know,
let
well,
you
you know,
return it.
when I was a
If you cause a
manager
scene, they'll let you.
at Harley Davidson, when I was a manager, and we couldn't resolve something, but we knew it was a good customer, there was a thing we had called Goodwill. And you know, and out
show
of
up that
Goodwill,
Goodwill.
we would take care of it to keep them happy, you know, and get it paid for, do a little backdoor program. But at Walmart,
Walmart. All right, I'm
kidding.
gonna have to shut the
I love
fucker
Walmart.
down.
bam.
Are you?
Yeah, it's like 2 o'clock. I gotta drive back to.
Well,
Back
you
to
know,
back to.
it was enough fun that I didn't even know it was two.
Yeah, me neither. So I just looked.
Come on with it.
Shit, we
Yes.
have long form podcasts.
Yeah, we
They go
usually do
on
like
for
3 hours.
3
Yes.
to 4 hours.
Yes.
You guys do talk about.
Number 7. Is it 6 or 7?
I think it's 7.
Number
I don't
7.
think you guys ever stop.
We're ending it.
Ever.
We will be back.
This one's probably complete chaos.
Yeah, I guarantee it is.
So with that being said, in the words of Lee Greenwood, God bless the USA.
America.